Hey, take a seat.
Sher Street Podcast. Hello everyone, it's Joey. The year is 2023. We've been on a crazy hiatus, sabbatical. You could say that, right? A vacation, maybe. Anyway, a lot has transpired since the politics and religion section of the podcast. We won't do that again because of personal reasons, and I kind of broke ground where there was no oil. Anyway, today we have on a special reoccurring guest named Matt North from Staff, New Jersey. Just kidding, he's from my hometown of Roxbury. Today we are going to ask him some questions about his latest project, the cancellation of Dates Flakes podcast, and what we learned from that experience and much more on the way. Welcome, Matt.
Hey, man, it's good to be here.
Glad to see you again, buddy. It's been a while.
Yeah, it really has
been. Like months, a year.
Yeah, I know it's been a couple months, not a year.
Yeah. Welcome, Matt.
Yeah.
So, Matt, are you ready for the questions?
Sure.
Number uno. How's your day going?
It's going all right.
Did you really get a $25 card from that Yu-Gi-Oh pack?
Yeah, I did.
Holy crap. You're going to be a rich man one day if you keep opening those packs.
I got lucky.
Matt, where are you from? Describe your hometown.
I am from Roxbury, New Jersey. It's like Asana, actually. And it was nice growing up in that area.
It's a nice suburb.
Yeah.
Right? It's average. You got a couple elementary schools.
Mm-hmm.
ShopRite. Basically
Yeah, it's a small town.
It's like a ABC store here and there.
Yeah, there's not that much, especially now, but still. I'm really glad to grow up here.
Yeah, same. What's it like for you growing up here? Is it like, I know like you live down the road from me, but like it still takes me like 5-10 minutes to go see you.
Yeah.
And we've just been kind of living life. I'm glad we got back in touch.
Yeah.
And can talk more, hang out. So you ready for question 2?
Sure.
What was Dates Flakes?
Dates Flakes was a dating podcast that you and I started a couple years ago.
Yep. We started it right in a college dorm room.
Actually, we came up with the idea outside in your hot tub.
Yeah. We were in the hot tub for 2 hours, I think.
For those of you who don't know, he has a cool hot tub in his backyard.
Yeah, we just chilling there. That hot tub's so cool. Chris got one.
Nice. Wait, didn't he already have one?
He's like, you know what? I'm in your hot tub. It's January. I'm going to get one.
Yeah. So it's a dating podcast that we made. And we made a lot of episodes for it. It was really back and forth, especially with COVID and everything.
Yeah,
But most recently, we decided to cancel it.
Yeah, it had a good run, like a very, very long run.
Yeah.
It wasn't like Sher Street where, I could just go on like a year break and then come back to it when I want to.
Exactly.
We would do like 1 or 2 episodes a week. It was very organized, very maintained.
Yeah.
Sometimes I would, being the main editor and stuff, I would kind of have a downfall with it where...
Yeah, I write the episodes and Joey does the
hype man.
Editing and putting it online.
Yep. And the mad hype.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy!
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, boy!
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess we answered that question, all right? How did it come to be?
It came to be because I really enjoy helping people become better versions of themselves and actually help people like me.
Yeah, so I'm actually still wearing what I used to wear back in freshman year.
Yeah.
High school.
Because I remember I helped you out a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I learned from my friend and I taught it to you, and then actually I wanted to do it for other people.
I would like, I was basically wearing sweatshirts and sweatpants.
Yeah.
And then I met Matt one day and I decided to wear Timberlands in the lunchroom. And this girl was talking to like 3 guys and she cracks her head at me and she's like, "Ooh, look at this guy over here. Is he a construction worker? Who was he?"
Construction work.
Yeah, look at him in them Timbs. And that's when I knew. I could wear a nice watch. You could wear something nice and look more respectable. You get respected, and people fall for that. It's pretty nice. So, did you enjoy doing it with me?
Yeah, I
Out
really
of context,
enjoyed
that sounds wrong.
Yeah, I enjoyed doing the podcast with you. It was fun. We had a lot of cool ideas, and I was really glad to bring those to light and possibly help out a few people along the way.
I enjoyed it too, and I enjoyed all the guests we had on.
Oh yeah, that was really fun.
We had Jay Griff.
Yeah, and Shelby.
We had Shelby.
They recently got married, so congrats to them.
I was introduced to some cool people. I was introduced to Tiff Hartman.
Yeah.
I got who else did we interview? We had Ashley on.
Yeah. Eric.
Further down the road, I got to talk to you more about that.
Yeah.
Because I think I have a very good question you'll like.
All right.
So, where's Jen now? What's she doing?
Honestly, I'm not sure. I think she's still going to college. I haven't really talked to her that much lately.
Jen was a really great guest we had on.
Yeah, but she's still really cool.
Yeah, she's still real cool. Is she coming back on for the new project?
I'm not sure. I'd be willing to have her on the new project because she is really trustworthy and more honest than hardly anyone I know.
Yeah, very true. When I met her, I'm like, truthful.
Yeah.
Can you give us insight to your process of writing for that show, Dates Flakes?
Usually I just look to my own experiences and the things I learned from my friends and also from the videos that he recommended to me. And that's how I came up with something similar to that, but also some things different depending on what they're saying and things that personally are going on with my life.
Did you sit in a room with Joey and just brainstorm for 2 hours?
Yeah, we did do some brainstorming sessions a couple of times where I have my phone out in the notes and I write down the episodes.
Can you tell me, what was the sticky note game?
Sticky note game? I forget about that.
So the sticky note game is we would write a bunch of ideas in a hat.
Oh,
that. Take them out of the hat.
Oh, I remember that.
And we put them on the wall.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
It was like that Always Sunny meme with Charlie and all the post-it notes. So I wanted to tell you, Matt, in my opinion,
yeah,
I found the best episode of Dates Flakes to be the one that doesn't define you. Rather that be ADHD or Asperger's or if you have a disability.
Isn't it the one with Eric?
Yeah, it shouldn't define you. I always found that episode to help me open up about more stuff I don't really tell anyone.
That's really good, man.
And not everyone knows. So recently my mom told me about a dating app.
Yeah.
For people with ADHD and Asperger's. So I downloaded it. I haven't made a match yet because I came in at the wrong time.
Yeah.
It's called Hiki, Hiki. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right. But I go on there and I'm swiping left and right. Mm-hmm. It's basically just Tinder, but Tinder with a chat room as well.
Mm-hmm. And
I see a lot of people on the app. They have something called masking.
Mm-hmm.
So masking, it's like they kind of like hide it, or they try their best to hide what they have. And I always found that interesting because, I don't think I mask what I have. It's probably really hard to do that, but some people probably notice it. And anyway, yeah, that episode really helped me out during a dark time. So in the future, are we unprivatizing any of those videos? Any Dates and Flakes episodes?
No, I think it's just best to privatize it and just leave it be.
So all of them were shallow, right? In some retrospect.
Yeah. The thing about Dates and Flakes is we had a good idea for what we wanted to do. We wanted to make good things out of it, and partially we did. We had good intentions, but still there were some things that we are a little bit ashamed of.
Yeah.
It showed some of our shallow side, insecurity.
Toxicity.
Yeah, toxic behaviors that we might have picked up. And as I was going on, I tried to change the face of Dates and Flakes a little bit to make it better. But still, even then,
Even with
it still had some of that shallowness and toxic elements. Then I recently realized firsthand that I really am shallow, or I have become shallow. And I realized that Dates and Flakes was one of the things that led to that. So I talked to Joey and
we were like,
we agreed to end the show.
Yeah, we
because
unlisted it. We privatized almost all of it's almost privatized right now. But
yeah,
I was debating keeping the first episode up, but seeing how, it's not us now. It was us back then.
Yeah, we're not that kind of people anymore, and we don't want to be those kind of people anymore.
Yeah, it's not us. So we're privatizing it.
Yeah, it's for the best.
Did Dates improve life for you or me?
I think in some regard it did, because it was an outlet to really channel our creativity. It helped us speak our minds. It helped us become a little bit more confident. That definitely was a thing. And it helped us realize some of our toxic behaviors or things we picked up that are bad. So that way we know what we can improve on and do better in the future. And this teaches us how to do a podcast right in the future and what not to do.
Like, we're going to start doing these weeks in advance, just in case. Days in advance, it don't matter.
Yeah.
We're actually kind of good with doing the schedule now for all this.
Yeah.
Sher Street, though, it's kind of like you could just pick up a ball and run. Yeah, anyway, hypothetically, what happens after Dates and Flakes? Like, I guess, hypothetically speaking, for me, I'm going on a lot more dates.
That's good, man.
I'm becoming a all-around better person. I've kind of started to realize, oh, shut up, Duolingo. You're falling behind. Do a Spanish lesson today. Shut up, bird.
Anyway.
I'm learning Spanish. Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah, hypothetically speaking, I'm not making it hypothetical. I'm actually putting it out into reality that I'm going on dates, and this year I've already started doing things I would have never normally done last year. Like, I went dancing. I went to dance lessons. That would have never happened last year.
Oh, that's wonderful. It's always good to try new things.
And I may not be getting as many dates as I got last year. So far, my record's 2.
There's nothing wrong with not having that many dates. And you don't need to keep count.
Yeah, no, not even keeping count. I'm just like, you know what? I'm learning from them.
Exactly.
So, like, my first date last year, I didn't get a kiss because I effed it up. So, my second day, I got a kiss. But that girl friend-zoned me, so I burned the bridge. Anyhow, I learned something from that. I learned kind of what I don't want and what I do want.
Yeah, preferences.
Yeah, I can be real picky with who I choose to love and who I let into my life. And going out today actually taught me it's pretty cool to be single.
It is.
You can spend the money where you want. You
just have freedom almost. There's nothing wrong with being single or being in a relationship. You can do whatever you want. But everyone has its own pros and cons.
Yeah, for instance, last year I got my first tattoo.
Yeah.
Pro or con? You decide. For me, it means freedom. I got a bird cage or a bird.
Yeah.
Just how you think of it. Now, Matt.
Yeah?
This is a question for the new year.
Okay.
Matt, will the proletariat government ever succeed in the new world?
We shouldn't be asking those type of questions here on this.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That's a political question.
Yeah.
I don't know how that got in there.
Gee, I wonder how.
Would you recommend any episodes of this show or your learning experience from Dates and Flakes?
You mean Dates and Flakes? Recommend any of it?
Yeah, would you recommend, like, if you had to pick, like, one episode, if there was one to come back out of, like, the 32 that we did, 34?
That's really hard to say because there are a lot of different episodes. I don't remember exactly every single episode that we did.
We were like shot from it. It was like,
Yeah.
we were like, ooh, what was the last episode about? I don't know. Just
Male pattern baldness.
Male pattern baldness.
I'd say the same thing with you about the disabilities and not letting it define you because, like we said, we do have those disabilities and we're not making that the front of our identity. We're trying to just live normal lives just like anyone else and just not let that choose who we want to be because no matter what kind of disability or anything else you might have, you could still live as a normal person in this world and do the things that you want to do.
Yeah, you really can do what you want to do. You could do anything.
Yeah,
as long as
never
you put
let
your
your
mind to
weaknesses define you.
it. I know it's cheesy, but it never.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, what did you manage to accomplish with Dates and Flakes podcast?
I managed a couple different skills. I was able to write episodes to channel my creativity. I learned how to
Blog.
Yeah, and I also created the website.
Yeah, you made a Squarespace, right?
Yeah, I did. And I also made a
You sold merch.
yeah,
You sold merch. That was pretty
yeah,
cool.
a couple of shirts.
The people who still have that, you're the goat.
I still have mine. I like it.
The merch is cool.
Yeah. I also made the logo.
You made a logo. Yeah, you made art. You taught me some Adobe products.
Yeah.
I learned I'm getting better at graphic design from it.
Yeah, plus this really helped me become a better version of myself in a couple different ways. Some in ways I never expected. It helped me become more confident and like I said earlier, it helped me see some of my major flaws, such as being shallow.
I learned that
And
I'm way too nice.
that helped me realize
Yeah.
what that change needs to happen. That's why the show had to end. Because the show is all about becoming the best version of yourself.
Yeah.
So the best version of becoming myself
is
not doing this show anymore.
Yeah. Not doing dates no more. Not doing flakes no more.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what is Boys in the Berry? Can you elaborate?
It is a new podcast that me and Joey are going to be starting. We're not sure exactly what it's going to be about yet, but we're going to be talking more about it and bringing new stuff soon.
So this last question is a little bit of a Rick and Morty mind blower.
Okay.
Tell the listeners the story.
What story?
I could probably answer this.
Okay.
So in my head right now, Boys in the Berry.
Yeah.
We're two boys from the Berry.
Yeah.
This was like a long time ago. I thought Sher Street was almost like the Boys in the Berry in the way.
Kinda.
I interviewed like a bunch of people from Roxbury and they all listened to it. And a while back I was at a co-worker's party.
Mm-hmm.
This dude invited me and I was playing like beer pong during a thunderstorm.
Mm-hmm.
But he's like, Joey, everybody here's listening to Dates Flakes. I was like amazed. Like people actually listen to our podcast, and if you took something out of any of our shows, I think that makes me pretty happy. We've actually managed to change a little bit of life for someone, or make someone's day a little bit better.
Even though there were a lot of different things that Dates and Flakes that we did not like or did not intend to, there were some positive things that came out of it. We helped some people for the better. We met some really kind and nice people that we still talk to today, and I really like that. There are some good things and some bad things, just like everything. There's always going to be pros and cons. Even though we're not doing dates anymore, it'll be part of our memories, and it'll teach us what we can do better in the future going from here.
Let's open this up for discussion. So, are we gonna be interviewing more people from like Roxbury, from this town?
That would be nice to do.
That would be very interesting. I don't really know what Boys in the Berry is, but if Dates and Flakes taught me one thing, is that to kind of keep going with it, you have to get invested into it. You have to interview more people that share what's in common with you.
Exactly.
We have to, I wouldn't say entertain, but we gotta have fun with it. If we're gonna do it, we're gonna have fun with this.
Mm-hmm.
And in a way, I think it's pretty good to just share it out there with the community. Like, what would you like to see from the next podcast?
Yeah.
Or what you would like to hear about. It's not going to be focused too much on dating. You could almost think this Sher Street's basically a Dates and Flakes if you want, but it's not. It's what
we're not trying to be Dates and Flakes. We're not trying to open that can of worms again.
We're recapping the Dates and Flakes, what we learned.
Yeah, because it did teach us a lot of different things.
And it's been helpful.
Yeah.
It's been a good exploration of our lifetime.
Yeah, so we're going to keep moving forward, and with Boys in the Berry, we're going to use what we learned from Dates and Flakes to make this even better and a more positive environment for us and for everyone.
A chain reaction.
Yeah.
Anyway, peace, everybody.
Peace.